Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Montana. I'm broke. I lost everything in a divorce. No longer wanted to be in Illinois. Packed up my stuff and got as far away from my ex-wife as I possibly could. Well, enough about that story. Just kind of wanted to move away. I don't have anything. I have no equipment. I don't have anything. I've got no property. I've been looking on the GPS map here, as you guys can see. Just kind of checking out some of the properties and stuff. There's a couple places that I am interested in. It's possible that it might be down here somewhere. I'm not really sure. It's all going to depend on the price. I do have to talk to the bank to see how much of a loan I'm going to be able to receive, and just exactly what I can and cannot afford. So this is it's going to be new for me. It's going to be hard for me starting over, of course. Not too sure why my door is open over there, but close that real quick here. Anyway, I want to head to the bank. I want to talk to them, find out what my next steps may or may not be. I'm going to hope that I'm going to be able to afford something. We're going to see, I guess. Pretty much been living out of my truck. It's been a long drive. I'm ready to find a place to finally call home. So I guess the first thing that we should figure out is just what we're going to do, how much we can afford, what are we going to be able to buy. I'm going to pull up over here. I want to go and see about getting a loan right here at the bank. I don't know if anybody's going to be parking here, but I'll pull over here so I'm kind of out of the way. Here, let me cruise around the block just for a second. I don't want to be aggravating anybody, any of my neighbors or future neighbors. Maybe I can just park right over here. There's the cafe right there. Let me just park over here by the bakery. And I should be able to cruise over and head over to the bank here. You know, I've seen those guys on YouTube before. One guy is from Canada, and the other guy is a DJ something or another. I don't know. One guy plays hockey, one guy spins records. I'm not really sure what happened to that sign there. I hope I didn't do that. No. Alright, well, I'm going to go into the bank and pretty much pray that I can get a loan here. So I will catch up with you guys in just a minute, okay? Okay, well, I was able to get a nice size loan. I really don't know how much that's going to cover, but when I get back to the truck, why don't we take a look at some of the options that we have here, and let's just see what we can do, I guess. Alright, before I start the truck, let me see what I can pull up here. There is this farm that is to the south of here. There's this one here, where if I were to buy that, we can head down that way. How about if I just tag it? And then there is this farm that is way up to the north. It's called Snowcap Hollow Farm. This one also is an option, so why don't we tag that one too? I just kind of want to see what's available. I'm not going to be able to do too much too fast. There's this Copper Creek one here. See, so there's a lot of different ones here. So why don't we just head out? We'll see what we can find. Let's just start that way. I mean, I'm really kind of nervous, just because I'm starting over. I don't have anything. Pretty much what you see is what you get here. Oh, that was kind of funky. Alright, well, I see that there's where the co-op is right there. So I'll head this way. Let's go check out the first farm. And once we get settled at a farm, we'll have to figure out what we need to get as far as equipment. I see that the John Deere dealership has an awful lot of equipment there. I don't know if they're going to let me lease it or not. Which way am I going to go here? I think we're going to go this way, I think. Yeah, the GPS is telling me to cruise this way and to follow that truck. So we'll go ahead and we'll do all that. Alright. This will give us a chance just to kind of cruise through, see what the options are here. I'm excited and nervous at the same time. Like I said, you know, this is a big step for somebody that owns a truck. That's all that was left after the divorce, was just my truck. I don't even have my dogs. I didn't have the heart of breaking up the dogs. That's not right. You know, the dogs have been together since they were pups, so I don't want to break any of that stuff up. I mean, I did see this farm here was an option to purchase. I don't know. They have an awful lot of stuff here. It's got an awful lot of buildings. Got a very nice log cabin there. That's Big Sky Acres. I'll have to try to remember that one. I'm not seeing a for sale sign anywhere, but now this farm, I'm not too sure what's up with this one here on the left. Looks like a nice sized cattle farm. You know, at this point, I would just like to be able to buy the farm and maybe a couple pieces of property. That would be cool. Even if I were to buy a house inside of town, that would be fine, with just something with a couple small buildings on it, and we can go from there. Kind of looks like it must be up here. Some blue buildings there. Kind of looks like you're about as far out as you possibly can get. So why don't we go ahead and cruise in over here. Apparently the owners kind of have a thing for some blue stuff, I guess. They got an awful lot of blue. Snowcap Hollow. Well, I know this one is an option. It's got some nice buildings to it. I don't know what property really comes with it, if anything. It's got a lot of outbuildings to it. It looks pretty much like this is going to be a pretty big cattle operation here. Jump out super quick here and just kind of take a quick walk around here. Yeah, this kind of looks like the cow barn, I believe. Yeah. Don't have any cattle here or anything, so let's see. Yeah, I've got some pretty nice buildings here. You know, I don't want to be going through anybody's stuff because the owners are nice enough to let me kind of take a look at their property here. Oops, oh boy, they're gonna get mad. Maybe they won't see me. Alright, so all of the blue buildings is what it is. They've got a nice dryer set up and everything. So this one is pretty much would be a possibility, I would think. So I would have to see what farms are around the area. Now this is all, I have to see which one of these properties or parcels is available. I kind of want to check on this small little thing here. It doesn't have a house on it or anything, but I could buy a house in town, or even a trailer would be cool. I just put a trailer on the property, and that would probably be a good thing to do, you know. Let's head over to the other farm and see what's going on with that. I'm gonna have to pull up my map here because now it's pretty far out, I believe. Yeah, I want something, you know, nothing like excessively expensive. Someplace relatively close to town. That would be pretty cool. Well, it's nice that they have ice cream trucks here. All right, let's head this way. Oh, there's the train. We'll head over this way, and let me just take a look at the map again. All right, so we're good. So beat the train. We'll head down this way, past this bridge. Tell you what, it's beautiful property out here. I really don't know what I'm going to be able to afford, and I think I'll probably be leasing a lot of equipment. I'll lease it until I'm done with it and then return it. That's what I'm going to be planning on here. Alright, well, we have bought ourselves a farm. So along with that farm, I have 4 fields. Nothing big, nothing extravagant. I have an alfalfa field, a wheat field, a corn field, and a soybean field. So this is my farm right here. I'm just going to pull up over here. I don't have any equipment yet. So I'm going to have to go into town and talk to them about stuff. But first thing that I wanted to do is just kind of jump out real quick. This farmhouse is here. Just show you some of the stuff that I have. I don't have a lot of stuff here. A wheat field is ready to go, which causes a problem because I don't have any equipment. Do have some very nice barns here, so it'll be nice to actually fill it up with some equipment. Now, he did leave all of this stuff here. That came with the sale of the buildings, so he did not want to take it with him. They were pretty much done with that. I am going to have to buy some fuel for the I'm going to have to buy propane for the dryer. There's no cattle or anything like that. Yeah, I'm just assuming that this must be a garage or something. But yeah, at some point when I do get cattle, not too sure when that's going to be, but at some point, I do have some pretty nice barns here, so I have plenty of room for equipment once I get it. But the first thing that we have to do is we're going to actually have to go to the dealer and see what we can come up with. So why don't we go ahead and do that right now? It looks like my alfalfa it's close. It's growth stage 3. I have my cornfield is here. Now this is only 17 acres. It's 407. Got some time with that. So why don't we just head off to the dealer and see what we can find. All right. Well, we made it to the dealer. Let's go inside. They had just opened, so got a lot of pretty nice equipment here, actually. Don't really care what kind of equipment we get. Just has to be something that will be in some good shape, that'll get us started. I mean, there's nobody even here just yet, because I believe that they just opened just over an hour ago. So we have all of this equipment here. This one's actually really pretty nice. Really? Does it run okay? Yeah, starts up no problem. Yeah, this one's an option. Everything seems to open and everything. Yeah, we can definitely take a look at something like this. Let's take a look at some of the stuff they got over there. Boy, that would be pretty sweet to have stuff like this, you know. Look at that thing. That thing is huge. You know, X9 1100 on tracks. That's pretty nice. That might just be something that I'm gonna have to lease and stuff. So yeah, we'll take a look and see. Let's go inside and see what we can find. All right. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for your time, sir. We'll get back to you with the other stuff right now. We're gonna get the gleaner. The salesman has been very helpful. We did buy a gleaner combine. Nothing special. I said it was around back here, so we'll just kind of take off back here. Alright, I've got to get the header on the trailer, and there's some more equipment that I need to get. I want to get a grain cart and a decent tractor. Yeah, this will be nice. This will be, at least it's a good start. Anyway, I'll show you guys the inside. It was a really nice piece of equipment. This wasn't on a trade. So she sounds a little rough, but she'll at least run for me. So the dealer said that this is something just to kind of help me get started. So let's hook up the header here and get it on the trailer, and hopefully I don't break anything in the process, but let's just hook this up. It's a small piece of equipment, but I don't have that much property, to be honest with you, so I'm not too worried about it. Looks like it's hooked up okay, right? Yeah, that's hooked up good. Alright, let's we'll get this on the trailer. The dealer said that they were going to help me go back and forth a few times to pick up the equipment, or they were going to deliver the one tractor that I am looking at. Haven't made up my mind quite yet which one I want to do yet, but go. Let's leave that there. So I did end up purchasing, this is a 2016 8295R. I bought a Demco 850. The combine is now here. They delivered all that stuff. I did end up purchasing the Versatile 976 from the neighbor right down there. This house is right over there around the corner. He was selling this one and the Transtar 2. I bought both of those for $50,000. So I bought that. He brought the trailer over for me to borrow for right now and see if I like it. And if I like it, I'll buy that from him. He only wants $20,000 for the trailer. The trailer's pretty nice. The truck's, you know, it's got wear on it, but it is a superior trailer. So, and it's gonna do the job. I did have the co-op come out and they did fill up my propane. So I am full of propane now. So that's all set. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but now I've got the nerves kicking in that I am going to have to actually start to harvest. So, I guess without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the gleaner and start this harvest. Inside here, I'll fire this up. I don't have any money to hire anybody right now. I do and I don't, I should say. I do have money, but I don't want to spend it because I still have a lot of equipment to buy. Everything that I have is used right now. There's absolutely nothing new on this farm, so let's just pick this up and get this off of here. Try not to hit the house. Not like I have to worry about explaining anything to a wife, so. Alright, so after going over everything with the dealer said that they were going to stop by and check in on me from time to time since I am new at this. So, let's see here, I gotta do, oh wait, hold on, I gotta unfold it first. So I think that it's unfolding. Let me take a look outside to see if it's unfolding yet. Yep, she is unfolded, so that's good. Alright. He said push this button here. Oh, wait, that's my real. Push this one. Alright. Push that button there. Oh boy, it's got a bad seal on that door. Okay, so that's good. We'll lower this down here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's see. I gotta raise this up here. Okay. All right. Let me make sure that we do have. Okay, so it is doing that. Okay, so I'll be able to pick that up. All right. Well, we're farming. So let's go ahead and let's just see what we can do today, huh, guys? So far, so good. I got wheat going in the tank. Everything seems to be working okay. I'm waiting for the dealer to come out. The dealer will probably be out to check in on me. I know the neighbor down there said that he was going to give me a hand too. He said that if I needed help with anything. He also said don't expect to have a big crop this year, just because of the fact that well, the farmer that left all this was just in a big hurry to get out of here. I think he was in a lot of trouble with the bank. I think that sound was that half full. It was just letting me know. So I understand that my farming has come from basically a bunch of YouTube videos. So that's the extent of my farming here. So I'm just going to hopefully learn as I go. So that's one of the reasons why I don't have any animals right now, is because I don't really know how to take care of them. So I just want to get at least 1 year under my belt. So if I could pick up and store a bunch of the alfalfa and straw, that would be great. I feel a lot better knowing that I have some food for the animals and stuff. Alright, so I'm starting to panic myself here. Hold on. I really need to start paying attention to what I'm doing here, because I'm gonna mess some stuff up, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to break this machine before I have a chance to really do anything with it, but it seems like everything is going pretty good so far, I think. Anyway. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna unload into the tractor there. Since I'm over here, I might as well. So, okay. So I'm going to. I still have a little bit of room. So let me go ahead and some of this stuff done here. I should probably make it down to the other end, I think. Uh-oh, I'm missing some. I'll have to go back and get that. Yeah, so first-time farmer. Just nerves are a little shot right now. Try not to run into anything here. I want to pick this stuff up down here. I don't want to leave anything. Pick this up here. And then I'm going to need to... let's see, which button is it? This one, I think. There it goes. Alright, so I've got that out. They did say to be very careful. Not to leave that auger out, so you will hit stuff, trees and everything, and do a bunch of damage to it. So trying to judge my distance there is kind of hard to do. I'm probably gonna have to start wearing my glasses while I'm doing this, because I can't see very good. But okay, why don't we just I'm gonna go and work on this field here, and I will catch up with you guys in a little bit, okay? So just kind of hang tight, and I'll be right back. Well, apparently my neighbor needs the trailer back, and I'm having a problem with the auger wagon. The PTO isn't working right. I don't know if it's it's something in the gearbox. It's got to be bad, because I can't unload this trailer. So I gotta head down the street to my neighbor Tom's. He has an old Deere 4440, and two of the what did he call them, gravity boxes that he said that I could borrow, and he said that if I like them, he'll make me a good deal on them. He feels bad about the semi-trailer, but he needs it right now because I guess his deal fell through. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from being in the tractor seat, and we're going to head down the road to his house to take a look at the equipment. So if he says it's a good tractor, then I believe him. So I'll just see you guys when we get down there, okay? If I'm not mistaken, that's got to be a classic right there. Let's get out and take a look. See what we got here. Okay. He did say that, oh, it's a 4455. I saw you said 4440. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, if it's going to help me get this stuff done, I guess he said he was just getting done using it. He's not asking that much, so the whole package he'll probably get rid of for like 23 grand. So I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Oh boy, this is old. Yes, sir. She needs a bath and she needs some paint, that's for sure. Alright. Alright, there we go. Let's see here. Alright. And we're off. Alright. Well, he said he was going to bring my truck back for me, so let's go ahead. We'll head back to the farm. We just kicked off all that mud, so we got all that dirt off of the tires, right? Oh, I should probably turn my flasher down. There we go. Alright, so we'll head back to the farm. Looks like everybody's working on their harvest. Got a bunch of bean fields and stuff that are looking pretty good here. I mean, everything looks good. I'm not too sure what this place is though. But it's right at the entrance of my place. So yeah, Tom is he's a real nice guy. I think he's getting ready to retire too. He's got a lot of newer equipment. The dealer is the one that was talking to him because apparently he has been trading off a bunch of stuff, buying a bunch of stuff, and actually a real great guy to talk to. Been helping me quite a bit. So even though today's our first day in the field, it'll be great to have him helping me with anhydrous and everything. So figuring out what seed that I want to get. I never realized there were so many different varieties of seed. You know, 90 day, 120 day. You've got the different brands with Pioneer and everything. I mean, it's just, I don't know what's the best. I don't know what works. So fertilizer. I'm gonna have to buy fertilizer. I'm gonna have to get lime. There's so much stuff that I need to get, and I really hope that I did not bite off more than I can chew here. I'm just gonna come in here. I really hope that I didn't make a mistake. But turn those flashes off because I'm gonna forget. And he did say that it does need new batteries. So I might want to just let it run. So I'll buy new batteries at some point here. I kind of like the older stuff more than I like the newer stuff, really. As a kid, that's all I remember, you know, was the older stuff. So I'm actually gonna park this down here where it's gonna be out of the way. I'll just drive the combine back. I'll probably park this right over here. Alright, so the gravity boxes look pretty nice, really. The tractors, you know, got a bit of wear to it, missing some paint, but really hope that the people down there aren't going to be mad at him for all that mud that I just flung all over the road. But we'll leave this on, he said. Don't shut it off. It might not start. And then I'll be right back where I was, and then I'll have to go and unhook the auger cart and hook up those, and it's just going to be a mess. So hopefully this thing will start. Alright, there it goes. Alright, let's go and do that so I can get going again. Kind of like to be able to keep going with my harvest here. It's already 2 o'clock on my first day, so I don't know how much these are going to hold, honestly. So I guess we'll find out in a minute, huh? Alright, we're still at it. It is now 3:15. Still got the tractor running over there. This should probably fill up this grain cart, and then I'm gonna head over and dump it over in the pit. I've got my neighbors over there. He was showing me how to work it, all the different bins and stuff. So he's got it set up to go into one of the smaller bins right now. So when I get into corn and soybeans, he'll come over and give me a hand. So let's just go ahead and we'll jump out here. Okay, and we'll get into the tractor here. Alright. Let's bring this over there. Ooh, feels heavy. I don't know if that's good or not. So let's bring this over here. Oof. Yeah, that's really heavy. She's struggling. Oof. Come on. Didn't think it was that heavy. Get over here into the grass, it might pull a little better. Oof, man, that was heavy. Alright, I'll see you guys when we get to the bins. Alright. Seems easy enough, right? He's got it going all the way into that bin, all the way on the back there. That smaller GSI bin, because he doesn't seem to think that I'm going to fill it anyway. It's just the one field, right? We are finished, finally. I've got a line. Tom was telling me about a guy in town that was selling an old round baler, a John Deere round baler. They only want like $8,000 for it. I'm gonna go take a look at it. There's a lot of people that are selling a lot of stuff around here. So, but it's all older equipment, and for me just to get started, that's fine, because remember, even though I have that money in the bank account, I'm still paying off a loan. So I have to pay that loan down. Well, I have a long way to go before I'm ready for that, but they're still going to be taking money out of my account every month. So I just assume have a little bit of insurance there. So why don't we just we'll unload this, and then we'll go and grab the truck, and we'll head over there. We'll take a look at it, see what they say. We'll make them an offer. That's about the best I could do right now. We'll just make them an offer, and we'll take the truck, because I know that I have the hitch on the back of the truck. I'll be able to bring the baler home if it's worth it. Well, we didn't bring the tractor back. He did not. He said that he wasn't going to be using it right now. So, which that's cool. If I could just borrow it for a little while, maybe I could use it to bale those straw bales. That would be cool. That would help me out a lot. He's going to ride with me over to take a look at this baler, because I really don't know what I'm looking at. So we will catch you guys over there, and I'll let you know what happens. Okay, well, I know it's around here somewhere. I guess the guy has it by his house. Not 100% sure. I'm gonna go this way. The directions are kind of, and that's an empty fire department right there. That's kind of scary. Let's see here. I'm not seeing any balers down that way. Alright, there it is. Sheesh. Holy crap. Well, man, that took a bit of doing, huh? Well, at least if we buy McDonald's, we could stop and grab something to eat here. Let me take a look at this thing, see what we got here. So, 535. Yeah, like I know what that is. I mean, it's pretty dirty, but I mean, it looks okay. I mean, I'm not. The belts look okay, right? Yeah, the belts. Well, we're gonna go up and we're gonna talk to this guy and find out what he really wants for it and what he'll take, and I'll let you guys know in a second. Alright, well, that was the end of that. So, he took $5,000 for it. So, we're going to go ahead, we're going to hook this thing up. We're going to stop at McDonald's on the way back and grab some food. I haven't eaten anything yet. And, so the least I could do is get Tom some crap dinner there. Alright, well, we're off to McDonald's. I would take him to Applebee's, but I'll probably get lost. McDonald's is right here, so. Alrighty. Well, that was a good waste of a good hour. Alright, let's head back to the farm. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Well, that was a rough night's sleep, I guess. Just kind of weird sleeping in a different bed, but at least it's better than sleeping in my truck, which is what I've been doing. Just gonna kind of back it up a little bit so I can get at it a little bit better with the tractor. We want to start doing that. Get this over with. We just put it like right here is pretty good, I think. Right there. Getting my truck out of the way for the day. I don't think I'm going to be needing it right now. I'm going to need to buy something to pick these up with. The dealer just opened up a little while ago, so I'm going to place a call with them, and what I'll end up doing is having them put a search for some used equipment for me. Alright, well, let's give this a try. See what we can do here. It's full of net wrap, so we're good there. We'll start right where we did with the combine yesterday. Alright, well, at least now we're going to be able to have some bales for the cattle when we do get some. I was thinking about it last night, and I was kind of thinking, you know, I'd kind of really like to get a dog here at some point, you know, and so I do miss my pups. I would really like to get one, just to have something around the farm, just in case, you know, there's a lot of coyotes and stuff around here, and go around here. So I just want to, you know, be safe, and I miss the companionship. I'm out here by myself. I mean, I have Tom down the road there to talk to, but sooner or later his wife's going to get tired of me coming around, so. Alright, so we are getting ready to unload. There. Alrighty, there we go. Got our bale going there. I'm kind of hoping that we have at least 30 bales. So the list of things that I need to get would be a cultivator or a disc. I heard that the diamond discs are pretty good. I would like to get, I need to get a seeder. I need to get a planter. I do need to purchase a sprayer. Probably not going to need anything too big, I wouldn't think. Especially right now, anything used will work. So I need to get that stuff. I'm going to need to buy a corn head too, actually, for the gleaner. You know, last night at dinner, Tom was giving me a bunch of crap about the gleaner and stuff, you know. They call it a silver cedar. But I'm going to go ahead and make that phone call to the dealer and let them start looking for a few more pieces of equipment for me. I know that the header for the gleaner, they had one there. I didn't get it at the time, which was really pretty stupid. The salesman was trying to... I felt kind of pressured a little bit, but you know, I just bought over $2 million worth of equipment, and I just spent $2 million of my loan for all this property. So yeah, I was in the middle of some severe anxiety at the time, so keep getting phone calls from attorneys and everything about the divorce, and I mean, that's all finalized and stuff, and she can go pound sand as far as that goes. But anyway, well, anyway, here we are. Got a beautiful property. I have some beautiful buildings. It's going to be a fresh start. So let's make the best of it. Alrighty, friends. Well, that is the end of that. So I was talking to the dealer. He's going to be looking for the equipment that I mentioned. They do have some stuff there. He said that I can come down and take a look at it. I do want to give my truck a bath today too. That's something that I really do want to do. Try to at least make my truck the only thing that I had left nice and clean. So yeah, go ahead, I'll open the garage door here. Oh, I should have stopped that. There we go. Alright, let me open this door here. We'll just put the combine in here. I'm wondering if I should put it'll be alright. It'll fit. It'll fit in there. Hopefully it'll fit in there. Oh, no problem. Tons of room. Tons and tons of room to put that in here. Okay. We'll leave this here. Well, friends, this has been quite an exciting first couple of days. So I do have to go and pick up a mower and look at I need a mower because this stuff is ready to go, and I've got the baler for it, so I need a mower. I need a mower and I need a tractor with a front end loader attachment on it. So I'm going to go into the office here and start doing some stuff on the old internet. Well, friends, I have been on the computer for quite some time, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff that the dealer is looking for me. So in the meantime, not much I could do. The first thing that I do have to get is a mower, so that'll be the next thing, because I've got to get this alfalfa off because it is ready. I'm going to call Tom, see if he can help me at all. Not too sure if he can or not, but I'm actually going to end this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Do me a favor and give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks again, everybody. I will chat with you guys later. And have a good one. Bye for now.